What if the reason you feel constantly overwhelmed, perpetually behind, or just unable to cut through the noise isn't a lack of time or even a lack of motivation? You might tell yourself, I don't have enough time, or I just can't find the momentum. But what if those aren't the real problems at all? What if the true cost of a mind that isn't truly unshakable is far greater than you've ever considered? This isn't about another quick fix or a trendy productivity hack. I'm Alex Navarre, and for years, my work in Hollywood and teaching at places like Harvard and UCLA has revolved around one truth. The most compelling narratives, the ones that truly move people, don't just tell you what to do. They reveal the how, the genuine process. Today, I'm going to show you a process, an inevitable path, to cultivate a powerful mental state that instinctively sees challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. This isn't theoretical. This is about real-world application, about what works in practice. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll start to understand why those nagging doubts and that constant mental chatter are holding you back, and how to finally silence them. You see, the modern world bombards us. It's a relentless stream of notifications, demands, and distractions, all vying for your focus. And for many, this leads to a mind that feels like a ship without a rudder, tossed by every wave, never quite reaching its true destination. That's the cost of a mind that isn't truly unshakable. You know the feeling, right? That subtle anxiety, that underlying current of uncertainty that keeps you from committing fully, from taking that bold step. It's not just about getting more done. It's about doing what truly matters. It's about cutting through the endless noise with laser-like focus. And here's a truth simple as day. Until you address the root cause of that mental wavering, you'll always be battling symptoms. This journey isn't about finding a magic bullet. It's a conscious, powerful commitment to a proven process, a profound decision to build something truly lasting and resilient within yourself. And before we dive deeper into exactly how to achieve this unshakable clarity, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, just type the word clarity. It's a powerful signal to yourself, a declaration that you're ready to gain that laser-like focus. So go ahead, type clarity right now. It helps us know you're with us on this journey. Now let's talk about why so many people get stuck in the cycle of I don't have enough time, or I lack motivation. They're often trying to solve the wrong problem. They're chasing external solutions for an internal dilemma. They're adding more tasks to an already overflowing plate, hoping that sheer volume will somehow lead to progress. But in practice, what happens? More stress, more burnout, and that same unshakable feeling of being overwhelmed. Think about it. How many times have you started a new system, bought a new planner, or downloaded another app, only to find yourself back where you started a few weeks later? That's the more of the same trap. It's a consequence of not understanding the deeper mechanics of your own mind. It's not about superficial personal growth. It's about constructing a robust foundation for sustainable wealth, not just in your bank account, but in the profound richness of your experiences, relationships, and overall quality of life. And to do that, you need a different kind of compass. You need clarity. This is where the idea of an unshakable mind truly begins. It's about cultivating a powerful mentality that instinctively sees challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. It's about learning to interpret and trust your own internal guidance system. But how do you build such a system? How do you move beyond the endless chasing and into a state of unwavering certainty? That's the process we're going to unpack. This isn't about doing more tasks. It's fundamentally about doing what truly matters. You've likely tried the do more approach. You added another app, another morning routine, another list of tasks, hoping that sheer volume would somehow lead to progress. But did it give you that internal peace, that unwavering certainty? Probably not, because that's the cost of a mind that isn't truly unshakable. You're constantly reacting. not creating, caught in a cycle of subtle doubts and external pressures. This isn't about chasing fleeting external validation. It's about cultivating a powerful mental diet that instinctively sees challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. The truth, simple as day, is this: an unshakable mind isn't born overnight. It's built, piece by piece, through an inevitable process. And that process starts with what I call the Clarity Compass Protocol. It's how you learn to interpret and trust your own internal guidance system. Stay with me, because understanding this protocol changes everything about how you approach your goals. The modern world, with its relentless stream of demands, often traps us in a reactive state. We're bombarded, feeling like we always need to be busy, always doing something. But being busy is not the same as being productive, and simply doing more tasks rarely leads to doing what truly matters. In practice, this often leads to more stress, more burnout, and that same pervasive feeling of being overwhelmed. You might even find yourself saying, "I don't have enough time," or "I just can't find the momentum." But what if those aren't the real problems? The Clarity Compass Protocol provides a structured path, moving you beyond the more of the same trap. It's a 5-phase journey designed to transform those insidious, subtle doubts into powerful stepping stones. The first phase, the foundation, is about diagnosing your unique mental landscape with precision. This isn't about blaming yourself or getting lost in introspection. It's about surgical accuracy in identifying those mental roadblocks that whisper, "I can't," or "It's too hard." What are those internal voices telling you? Think of it like this: if your car is making a strange noise, you don't just turn up the radio and hope it goes away. You take it to a trusted mechanic to diagnose the actual problem. In the same way, we must pinpoint the subtle anxieties, the hidden assumptions, or the ingrained patterns of thought that keep your mind from being truly unshakable. This precise diagnosis is the first step in building a robust foundation for sustainable wealth, not just in your bank account, but in the profound richness of your experiences, relationships, and overall quality of life. Once you've diagnosed, the next critical step in this inevitable process is to prioritize your actions with surgical accuracy. This isn't just about making a to-do list. It's about learning to interpret and trust your own clarity compass, guiding you to focus on what truly matters, cutting through the endless noise and distractions with laser-like focus. This is where you separate the urgent from the important, the essential from the merely appealing. It's a profound decision to build something truly lasting and resilient within yourself. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine your day as a garden. Most people spend their time watering every single plant, even the weeds, hoping for a beautiful outcome. But with true clarity, you learn to identify the specific, most valuable plants, the ones that will yield the greatest harvest, and dedicate your energy there. That's the real power of prioritization, doing what truly matters, not just doing more. Fica conmigo por mais minuto, because this distinction is key to everything else we'll discuss. If you're finding this practical guidance helpful, if you're starting to see how this process can truly transform your focus and help you build an unshakable mind, then do me a favor. Hit that like button right now. It helps us know we're delivering value, and it helps more people discover this profound truth about internal alignment. And as a bonus, liking this video will help unlock a simple checklist I'm putting together to help you immediately apply these first 2 steps of the Clarity Compass Protocol. It's a powerful signal, both to yourself and to this community, that you're ready for real change. Now, with diagnosis and prioritization in place, you're ready for the 3rd phase: execution with unwavering intent. This isn't about brute force or endless willpower. It's about creating a consistent daily practice that compounds its benefits exponentially over time. It's about transforming those insights into tangible actions every single day. This isn't about brute force or endless willpower. It's about creating a consistent daily practice that compounds its benefits exponentially over time. It's about transforming those insights into tangible actions every single day. Think of it like a seasoned athlete. They don't just decide to win a championship. They show up daily, performing specific drills, refining their technique, building muscle memory. That consistent daily commitment to internal alignment builds an undeniable compounding momentum. But what does execution with unwavering intent truly look like in your daily life? It means showing up for yourself, even when the motivation isn't screaming at you. It means trusting the process, knowing that each small, deliberate action is an anchor, a deliberate, sturdy stake in the ground, guiding you with unwavering certainty towards your highest aspirations. This isn't just about superficial personal growth. It's about constructing a robust foundation for sustainable wealth, not just in your bank account, but in the profound richness of your experiences, relationships, and overall quality of life. Now, here's a crucial point many people miss. Execution isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous loop. And that brings us to the fourth phase of the Clarity Compass Protocol, measuring your real, tangible progress. You can't improve what you don't track, right? This isn't about judgment. It's about data. It's about understanding what's working, what needs refinement, and where your focus is truly landing. Are you actually doing what truly matters? Are you cutting through the endless noise with laser-like focus? Measuring isn't complex. It can be as simple as a daily check-in with your Clarity Compass. Did you move closer to your prioritized goals today? Did you navigate a challenge with that unshakable mindset we're building? This phase allows you to see the compounding benefits of your consistent daily practice, to witness how those insidious subtle doubts are indeed transforming into powerful stepping stones. Fica conmigo, because without this feedback loop, you're essentially flying blind. Consider a pilot. They don't just set a course and hope for the best. They constantly monitor their instruments, checking altitude, speed, direction. They measure their progress against the flight plan. Your journey to an unshakable mind is no different. You need to know if you're on course, if your actions are truly aligning with your deeply rooted autoconocimiento. This sustained effort, this daily commitment to internal alignment, builds an undeniable compounding momentum. It's a powerful mental idea, and that leads us seamlessly into the fifth and final phase of the Clarity Compass Protocol, adjusting your course with profound wisdom. Life isn't a straight line. Challenges arise, circumstances shift, new opportunities appear. An unshakable mind isn't rigid, it's resilient and adaptable. This phase is about learning to interpret and trust your own clarity compass to make intelligent, informed changes based on your measurements. It's about not being afraid to pivot, to refine, to optimize. Perhaps you realize a certain daily practice isn't yielding the results you expected. Or maybe a new external factor demands a shift in your priorities. This isn't failure, it's feedback. This phase is where you transform those insights into tangible adjustments, ensuring your path remains aligned with your true north. It's about cultivating a powerful mental idea that instinctively sees challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. This is the truth simple as day. An unshakable mind is a flexible mind. In practice, this might mean tweaking your morning routine, reevaluating a long-term goal, or even deciding to say no to an opportunity that doesn't truly serve your deepest purpose. Remember, your productivity isn't just about doing more tasks, but fundamentally about doing what truly matters. This entire journey isn't about finding a quick fix or a magic bullet. It's a conscious, powerful commitment to a proven process, a profound decision to build something truly lasting and resilient within yourself. And this continuous cycle of diagnose, prioritize, execute, measure, and adjust is that inevitable process. Think about it for a second. Without the ability to adjust, you'd be stuck repeating the same patterns, facing the same frustrations. That's the cost of a mind that isn't truly unshakable. But with this protocol, you gain the power to not just react to life, but to proactively shape it, guided by your own internal clarity compass. It's about building an indestructible inner fortress that empowers you to live a life of authentic purpose, unparalleled productivity, and profound impact. And in the next segment, I'm going to introduce you to a unique mechanism, an anchor, that makes this entire process even more tangible and easier to apply in your everyday life. Stay with me. You've seen the 5 phases of the Clarity Compass Protocol: diagnose, prioritize, execute, measure, and adjust. This entire journey is about learning to interpret and trust your own internal guidance system. But how do you make this profound decision, this conscious, powerful commitment, truly tangible in the everyday chaos of life? How do you anchor yourself when the waters get choppy? This is where we introduce the Clarity Anchor. Think of it as your personal, internal North Star. But more than that, it's a deliberate, sturdy stake in the ground. When you consistently operate from a place of unshakable self-confidence, deeply rooted in genuine autoconocimiento, every action you take becomes one of these anchors, guiding you with unwavering certainty towards your highest aspirations. It's the mechanism that transforms abstract understanding into concrete, powerful momentum. But what does that look like in practice? Imagine for a moment you're a ship navigating the often choppy waters of life. Without a clarity anchor, you're constantly at the mercy of the currents, the urgent emails, the unexpected demands, the subtle doubts that whisper, "I don't have enough time," or "I just can't find the momentum." You drift, you react, and you find yourself far from your intended destination. That's the cost of a mind that isn't truly unshakable. You're trying to do more tasks, but fundamentally, you're not doing what truly matters. Now, picture that same ship, but this time it has a powerful, well-placed clarity anchor. It's not about staying perfectly still forever. It's about having a point of profound stability, a fixed reference from which you can confidently extend your efforts, knowing you won't be swept away. This anchor allows you to cut through the endless noise and distractions with laser-like focus. It allows you to instinctively see challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. This isn't just a metaphor. It's a truth simple as day about how an unshakable mind operates. You see, many people confuse being busy with being productive. They equate constant motion with progress. But a ship without an anchor might be moving, but it's not necessarily moving in a chosen direction. With your clarity anchor, every action you take, every decision you make becomes purposeful. It's a profound decision to build something truly lasting and resilient within yourself. This isn't about finding a quick fix. It's about building that inner fortress. Let's look at a mini demonstration. A stark before and after. Before cultivating your clarity anchor, you might wake up feeling that familiar weight. You tell yourself, "I don't have enough time," or "I just can't find the motivation." Your day is a series of reactions. You start a task, get distracted, switch to another, and by evening, you feel drained, with little real progress on what truly matters. That's the cost of a mind without its anchor. You're adrift. But with your clarity anchor firmly established through the protocol, the shift is undeniable. You wake with a sense of calm purpose. Those insidious, subtle doubts that used to hijack your focus are now just background noise. You instinctively see a challenging email not as a roadblock, but as fertile ground for a clear, decisive response. Your productivity isn't just about doing more tasks. It's fundamentally about doing what truly matters, cutting through the endless noise with laser-like focus. You move through your day with unwavering certainty, knowing each action is a deliberate stake in the ground, guiding you. This sustained effort, this daily commitment to internal alignment, builds an undeniable compounding momentum. This isn't magic. It's the inevitable process of integrating the Clarity Compass protocol into your core. It's about building a robust foundation for sustainable wealth, not just in your bank account, but in the profound richness of your experiences, relationships, and overall quality of life. And if you're ready to truly experience this transformation, to learn how to consistently operate from a place of unshakable self-confidence, then I invite you to join us. Hit that subscribe button right now. By subscribing, you're not just joining a channel, you're signaling your commitment to building your own clarity anchor. And to help you on this journey, in our very next video, we'll be diving into a step-by-step guide on how to identify and deploy your first personal clarity anchor, complete with a live demonstration of how it helps you navigate a typical day with unparalleled focus. Don't miss it. It's the next critical step in achieving that truly unshakable mind. So, you've seen the power of the Clarity Compass protocol. Diagnose, prioritize, execute, measure, and adjust. And you now understand the essential role of your clarity anchor, that internal North Star, that sturdy stake in the ground. But let's bring this all back to the very beginning, to that nagging feeling of being overwhelmed, that whisper of "I don't have enough time," or "I just can't find the momentum." Remember when we asked, what if those aren't the real problems? Well, in practice, what we've uncovered together is the truth, simple as day. Those feelings are often symptoms, not the root cause. The real problem was a mind adrift, a mind without its unshakable foundation. It was the cost of operating without genuine autoconocimiento, without that unwavering certainty that comes from an intentional, proven process. You were chasing fleeting external validation, trying to do more tasks instead of fundamentally doing what truly matters. This entire journey, this conscious, powerful commitment, isn't about adding another layer of complexity to your life. It's about stripping away the noise, cutting through the distractions, and building something truly lasting and resilient within yourself. It's about transforming those insidious, subtle doubts into powerful stepping stones. Think about it. How much mental energy have you spent worrying, second-guessing, or just feeling perpetually behind? That's the energy we're now redirecting. By systematically applying the Clarity Compass protocol, you're not just managing your time better, you're managing your mind better. You're cultivating a powerful mentality that instinctively sees challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. This isn't a quick fix, and I would never promise you one. Instead, it's an inevitable process, a profound decision to engage with your own internal landscape, day by day. What this process delivers, in its purest form, is profound peace and empowerment. Imagine waking up each morning, not with a sense of dread or overwhelm, but with a quiet, confident certainty about your direction. Your productivity isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about experiencing the deep satisfaction of knowing you are consistently moving towards your highest aspirations, guided by your own internal clarity compass. This is what it means to live with an unshakable mind. This sustained effort, this daily commitment to internal alignment, builds an undeniable, compounding momentum. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. Small efforts, consistently applied, grow into massive, unstoppable force. This isn't merely about superficial personal growth. It's about constructing a robust foundation for sustainable wealth, not just in your bank account, but in the profound richness of your experiences, relationships, and overall quality of life. That's the honest payoff of this work. You're no longer a ship without a rudder, tossed by every wave of external demand or internal doubt. You are the captain, firmly grasping the wheel, with your clarity anchor providing unwavering stability. Every action you take becomes purposeful, a deliberate stake in the ground. This gives you the laser-like focus to cut through the endless noise and truly do what matters. We've talked about how you might tell yourself, "I don't have enough time," or "I just can't find the momentum." What we've shown today is that those are often symptoms of a deeper lack of clarity and an absence of a systematic approach to building an unshakable mind. But now you have the framework, you have the process, you have the clarity compass, and you know the power of an anchor. Fica conmigo por un segundo, because the real magic happens when you integrate these tools into your daily rhythm. This isn't about perfection, it's about consistent progress. It's about seeing yourself day after day, choosing clarity over chaos, purpose over distraction. It's about building that indestructible inner fortress that empowers you to live a life of authentic purpose, unparalleled productivity, and profound impact. The path is clear, the process is inevitable, and the transformation is yours for the taking. We're almost there, but there's one last piece to truly cement this understanding and activate your next steps. We're almost there, but there's one last piece to truly cement this understanding and activate your next steps. This isn't just theory. In practice, what we've discussed today is a fundamental shift. It's the difference between feeling constantly at the mercy of circumstances, telling yourself, "I don't have enough time," or "I just can't find the momentum," and truly becoming the architect of your own focus and fulfillment. The truth, simple as day, is that an unshakable mind isn't a gift. It's a deliberate construction, built through an inevitable process. You've seen how the Clarity Compass protocol, with its 5 phases of diagnose, prioritize, execute, measure, and adjust, provides that roadmap. And you've understood the profound power of your clarity anchor, that internal stake in the ground, guiding you with unwavering certainty. The payoff here isn't a magical overnight transformation, and I would never promise you one. Instead, it's far more valuable. It's the profound peace and empowerment that comes from knowing your mind is truly your own, resilient, focused, and ready to navigate any challenge life throws your way. This sustained effort, this daily commitment to internal alignment, builds an undeniable compounding momentum. You'll find your productivity isn't just about doing more tasks, but fundamentally about doing what truly matters. Cutting through the endless noise and distractions with laser-like focus. That's the real meaning of constructing a robust foundation for sustainable wealth, not just in your bank account, but in the profound richness of your experiences, relationships, and overall quality of life. Anota eso. This journey is about moving from a state of subtle doubts and constant reaction to one of proactive clarity and unwavering intent. It's about cultivating a powerful mentalidad that instinctively sees challenges as fertile ground for growth, not insurmountable roadblocks. You now have a clear path to transform those insidious, subtle doubts into powerful stepping stones, to build that indestructible inner fortress within yourself. Now, if this deep dive into building an unshakable mind has resonated with you, if you're ready to stop just reacting and start truly creating, then I have a few vital next steps for you. First, if you haven't already, make sure you've hit that like button. It truly helps us know we're delivering value and helps this message reach more people who need to cultivate their own clarity anchor. Second, if you're serious about making this shift, subscribe to the channel right now. By joining our community, you're ensuring you don't miss any part of this journey. And speaking of not missing anything, we've laid out a powerful sequence of videos that build directly on what we've discussed today. This isn't a one-and-done solution. It's an ongoing process. So I urge you to explore our Unshakable Mind playlist. It's designed to be a comprehensive guide, allowing you to marathon through the entire series, reinforcing each step of the Clarity Compass protocol and solidifying your understanding of the Clarity Anchor. You'll find it linked in the description below and on your screen now. Before you go, I have one more request, a signal to yourself and to this growing community. In the comments section, type Anchor. Let it be your personal declaration, a reminder that you are now choosing stability, purpose, and unwavering certainty. What specific challenge are you ready to anchor yourself against this week? Share it below. Your commitment, your clarity inspires us all. Remember, when you consistently operate from a place of unshakable self-confidence, deeply rooted in genuine autoconocimiento, every action you take becomes an anchor, a deliberate, sturdy stake in the ground, guiding you with unwavering certainty towards your highest aspirations. And for our very next video, as promised, we'll be diving even deeper. We'll be giving you a step-by-step guide on how to identify and deploy your first personal clarity anchor, complete with a live demonstration of how it helps you navigate a typical day with unparalleled focus. It's the next critical piece in achieving that truly unshakable mind, transforming your subtle doubts into powerful stepping stones. Don't miss it. It's time to build the life you truly deserve, anchored in purpose, productivity, and profound impact. I'll see you in the next video.